My name's Stefan Duccio and I'm the Director of Photography on Triple Happiness.
I'm Marcus Herrick, I'm the editor of Triple Happiness.
My name's Anna and I'm the data wrangler.
It's great to be back in rural Victoria and New South Wales, shooting around where I grew up.
And we've had to basically bring up and pull out the entire edit suite out of my normal edit suite and bring it up 350 kilometres up here to Mulwala. The fantastic thing about this edit suite is I've got a great view of Lake Mulwala over there and I can go for a swim whenever I want. What's special about the Red camera is that it shoots 4,000 pixels across the side of the image, so that's the size you'd get from a full professional DSLR, as opposed to say a high definition frame, which in comparison would only be 1920 pixels across. This gives you a much more cinematic feel.
I feel so comfortable with it now. We can shoot quite fast and efficient and we know what we're getting. It's quite large and heavy, so handheld on it is a bit more physical than you would be on a smaller film camera. On this shoot, for the very first time in my career, I fell over with the camera while walking through a forest with the Red on my shoulder. It was kind of a slow motion fall. I kind of turned and rested down slowly, but yeah, it was very much a protect the camera, otherwise we're stuffed. We've got 3 people in the camera department. Myself, Ari Wegner, who acts as 3 roles. She's a B camera operator, second unit director of photography and focus puller. And Asuka Basket, who's second assistant, sort of takes care of all this gear, all the behind the scenes of the camera department while we're going crazy trying to finish the scene before the light runs out.
I think the person who I think is one of the heroes of this film is actually Anna Brady, my assistant. The camera department are working very hard, they're shooting, and then they'll give their rushes to Anna. So her job is to basically download the rushes, make sure that they're safe, make sure that they've worked, and then make duplicate copies of them.
Yeah, I have to make sure I'm really organised because if I'm not, then I could lose all this stuff that they've shot and I'd be into trouble. Can you take this data back? Yeah.
Is there another version or is that it?
That's it.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Right, I'll get right on to that. One of the limitations is that it doesn't have the full brightness range that you get from film. And so we find we do have to be a little bit careful in terms of looking after the highlights in the image. This shot has just come straight out of the camera, so this is what we call camera raw. And you'll see that it looks fairly flat, and in fact it looks pretty ordinary. So now if we apply a look to this camera, you can see that suddenly that looks a hell of a lot better. Every day once I've received the rushes drives from my assistant Anna, we then process them, and then every evening we'll have a screening, and then based on those processed rushes I can then proceed to start editing the film.